Hello, makeup lover, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back if you've already been here before. If not, my name is Malene. I'm a Danish makeup artist living in Barcelona in Spain. For today's two different looks, one palette I pulled out, or actually kind of opened, this one, the Petalmorphosis, the newest palette from Pat McGrath Labs. And this one is in the black case, as you can see, but actually I ordered the lilac case, the special edition. And I was so lucky to be one of the first hundreds that I actually won a signed one. But because I'm in Spain and they're shipping them from, I'm guessing, New Jersey, New York, where mother signed them, I'm not gonna get it anytime soon. So I was like, I have to get this palette. I think I'm gonna love it so much. So I ordered the black one also. And that one came today. So I am here making a video in my lunch break just for you so you can see how the new palette performs on my eyes. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, comments, or you want to tell me if you bought the Petalmorphosis and what you think about it, then let me know in the comment box. And of course, if you like videos like this, subscribe to my channel. It'll be awesome to have you join. In the end, after the looks, I am going to do a couple comparisons. And when I say a couple, it's only a couple because I have seen several videos already where they do comparisons and I haven't seen these shades being compared. So if you want to see that, keep watching. And of course, now let's go ahead and do some makeup, shall we? Going to start out with the highlighting shade, the Divine Dawn, and I'm using my Builder Pro. And I'm just using the tip here under my brow. Dip my Blender Pro into the, let me see here, Twilight Lilac. And I'm going to use that up here as some sort of transition shade. And I'm just tapping it on to begin with. This color reminds me a little bit of the one we have in the, what is it called? The Star Wars 6-pan. I call it the red one because I don't remember what it's called, but it's also in the first mega palette that Pat McGrath ever made, because in that one you see the 2 6-pans and extra 6 shadows. And I'm going to come back to those extra 6 shadows because one of them is quite interesting when it comes to this palette. Dipped into the same shade again with the same brush, the Blender Pro. And I'm going a little bit down here to the crease area. And going inwards here. Really putting some color on, as you can see. Gonna darken the crease a little bit with the same color, and for that task I'm using the mini booster from Sonia G, and I'm just going back and forth here in my crease, the crease area, so there will be like a nice transition from the darkest part to the more blended out. Dipped into the darkest matte of the Nocturnal Bloom, and this is a dark green. It reminds me of the color Slate from the Mega palette from, what was that? That must have been 22 maybe. Because 24 was the Luminous Legends, and the year before that was the Brilliant Bijou. So that must have been that. Very colorful, lovely Mega palette. I love that Mega palette. So as you can see, I'm using the Builder Pro and I'm just tapping it on here on my outer part of the mobile eyelid. Using the same Builder Pro and the same Nocturnal Bloom, but this time around I'm gonna go to the inner part here. And I'm just gonna tap that on and work it towards the middle here. I intend to make this a halo look. You might have figured out already. I'm just tapping it on. Now you might think you have figured me out and I'm going to put on some glittery green shade, but no, I am going to go the other route. I'm going to take that, let me see here, Astral Iridescent Irish, and I put that on my ring finger, and on my lid here where I'm putting it on top, I put on a little bit of the what is it called now? The wand, the artistry wand intensifies, of course. Oh my God, this is really turning out purple. I love it. Love it. And I'm just gonna tap it up to the part here. Dip my, let me see here, soft definer brush into the Twilight Lilac. I'm gonna use that here under my eye. I'm just going back and forth here. It's like a lilac, purpley, mauve, dusty, beautiful shadow. And the moment has come for the Blitz. What is it called? Radiant Rhapsody. I'm sorry, I just got it. So I'm gonna use my flat definer brush, I think it's called. Please don't count how many times I say I think it's called, because I still can't seem to remember the name of my brushes. As an inner corner highlight, I'm going to use the flat definer brush with the, what's it called, Divine Dusk? No, Divine Dawn, of course. Dusk is supposed to be a lot darker. So this is highlighting shade, and I'm just going to use that here in the inner corner to highlight it. I put on a cream gel liner from Colourpop on my waterline, and it's a green one called Starry Night. Now I'm going to give this look a black liquid liner. I'm just going to start it from the outer inwards to the middle. And I am just being very gentle about this. And subtle. Oh, I said the middle, and now I keep going. Yeah, that's what happens sometimes. Let me just see if I can perfect that. Can't really see what I'm doing here. And here you see the first look with some mascara on. I'm now going to put on some false lashes. And here you see the first look with some false lashes. There's a party going on my eyes for sure. I'm now going to go on to the second eye. Starting out with the highlighting shade, Divine Dawn on my Builder Pro under my brow. Lunar Nectar with my Builder Pro. And I have heard some people talk about this being a little bit pinkish. I don't know if you can see it clearly on the video, but to me, or on me, it shows up more like a light terracotta. I know Mariam spoke about it being in the terracotta family. I totally remember that. Good, Mariam. Cosmic Fantasies on my mini booster, and this is kind of an experiment for me because this shadow feels so creamy to the touch. I'm just gonna see if I can, oh, I think I got a little bit too much, or it's super, super, super pigmented. I'm gonna have to try and blend this into the previous color. The purpose of this video is to really try out the shades. So Astral, Envy, Eden, or Eden Envy. I think that Mother is making it a little bit more complicated now by putting like 3 words together for a shade name. It's gonna be harder to remember for sure. It's a beautiful, beautiful shade. And it's like a greenish khaki golden shade. I have one in my collection that I think looks a little bit like that, but I'm gonna go back to that and come back to that after the look is done. Pulled out my Intensifies wand and put on a little bit of that here on the empty space. And with my Builder Pro, I am going to use the Astral Sunset Splendor. And I am just going to tap that on here gently. It's such a lovely peachy color. And I'm going to try and blend it into the green. I think we need a little bit more, so I'm just going to tap on something here with my ring finger, as you can see. For my under eye, I'm going to use a Blitz Bronx Supernova. Oh God. And I am just going to put that under. We're going back and forth. And I'm using the soft definer brush, of course. This shadow looks so light in the pan, but when you use it, it shows up darker, like a darker bronzy sparkly shade. It's super, super beautiful. Divine Dawn for the inner corner with my flat definer brush. I'm just mixing it into the other colors here. Put on a cream liner from Colourpop called Morganite on my waterline, and I'm going to skip the liquid liner for this eye, and I just put on some mascara. I'm now going to put on some false lashes. And here you see the second eye look with some false lashes on. I'm now going to zoom you out so you can see what the two different looks look like with a full face of makeup. And this is it. These are the two different looks using Petalmorphosis and now with some glasses on. On my face, I am wearing the TheArtistMalene foundation in the color 20 Ivory something. I'm going to put that down in the box below because I don't remember right now. On my lips, I'm wearing the Nude Venus, and on my cheeks, I mixed the darkest and the peachy color from the Bridgerton Blush collection, the big round one with a highlighter. So, what are my thoughts? This palette. You might think, oh, she went in there with these two different looks. And yes, I sure did. And I did that because I really wanted to try out all the colors. So I am hereby going to promise you that I'm going to make more videos with the palette, and I'm going to make a video using it for the office-friendly looks as well, of course. But for today's two different looks, I really wanted to go in there and try the different colors to see what they were like to work with and how I liked them. And I love it. I simply love this palette. It's like Mother made a palette for me because these are totally my colors, and I'm so in love with the palette, and I'm sure that I'm going to enjoy it even more in the time that comes. Regarding different colors, that is, I will not say it's a dupe for that color or it's the exact same colors, but there are a couple. I am going to show you, I think up here, two colors from the palette that I think looks a lot like some of the colors that Mother has come out with. It's not completely the same, but they are alike. And the first one is the Megabyte from the first Mega palette that Pat McGrath made. This color is very identical to the Eden Envy or Envy Eden. I don't remember the name now again. I'm reaching for the card. Let me see here. It is called Astral Eden Envy. As you can see, they're not completely the same. The one is a little bit more golden, but they are similar. Also, of course, being an astral shade from the new palette, it's more sparkly. So that's a big difference. And of course, also the consistency, the way it feels, it's very different. Let's test the other one I was thinking looks a lot like one of my favorite colors. And that's actually, let me look, Cosmic Fantasies. That one, oh, I have it here. That one looks a lot to me like, is it called the Midnight Temptress? The Chromolux that you can still get on Mother's website. And as you can see, it's not exactly the same because the new one in the Petalmorphosis palette is a little bit more with a brown base, and then it has this lovely colored shimmers. So it's a little bit different, but for sure they're in the same family. And I'm only going to compare these because I've seen like Mariam. I can totally recommend you to go and watch Mariam's video because she made a lot of comparisons, but not these two with the two I just showed you. So go watch her video also, please. She's really nice. But you probably know her if you're watching my videos, so I'm assuming that you might know her already. But anyway, I'm going to link her in the box below so you can click on that and go watch her. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you again soon. And before I go, I want to thank you so much for watching. And of course, if you like videos like this, please give it a thumbs up. And if you also got the Petalmorphosis, please let me know in the comment box and what you think about it, because I'm quite interested in hearing what you think, what your thoughts are. And of course, if you like videos like this, I would recommend you to subscribe to my channel because you are offered so much more. Now, I want to thank you so much for watching this video and have an awesome day. Bye. Mwah.